Welcome to the Origins of Chaos, Day 1. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more Oz content. I do want to mention something very quickly as we begin this, though. They have the images for the Ultra and the Starlight mixed up on the Magician of Dark Chaos. So before you look, well, Robbie, that's the Ultra. No, it says Starlight Rare. Reading is your best friend. But anyway, make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button. So our Starlights, actually these are really cheap. Also, how do you have a damaged one already? I'm always just very curious how people find themselves in these situations. We've only got 2 sales, and I mean, seeing 620 is not terrible, but that's still pretty up there. The Black Luster Soldier's also fallen pretty far here. 550 on these, but to be fair, I mean, like, these look like they're pretty decently easy to pull. The Chaotic Phantasmal Sacred Beast is at 220. That's actually pretty low. Wait, we don't have sales on Farah, and we don't have sales on Witness of the Ancients. Oh, or they're lower than that. The Black Chaos himself. God, this card looks so gorgeous on the foiling. These are 150. I love that. I see a couple of them moved recently, but nothing outside of that. So we do have confirmed Starlight sales. Alistair the Reminiscent coming in about 75. That's actually not terrible, all things considered. We've had 3 move and then 1 at 200. LOL. Feel bad for the guy that bought 1 at 200. June Pride's holding about 85. Yeah, that looks probably about right. 90, 115, and 125. Looks like, yeah, the lower sales are going to start to kind of take hold of this. Beautiful card, by the way. The foiling on the Starlights look gorgeous. Rabael's coming in at 42, plus $12 shipping. Looks like the Summon Skull is coming in at 75. That's a little bit ridiculous, but, I mean, okay. Looks like the Invocation Sword is coming in at 76. The Chaos Hats is only a $48 card. To be fair, this card is also tanked into the ground. These are probably some of the cheapest. I mean, to be fair, that's at the bottom of page 1. I'm afraid to see how much cheaper some of these Starlights are going to get. Griffo's 75, that's fine. Alright, so the situation with these, the extended arts. So, one thing we do know about these is you're basically guaranteed 3 per case. About, I think, was average of what we were kind of looking at. And we're at $70 on the Black Luster Soldier. I think these are going to tank down a little bit more. I just don't feel like this is as crazy as it should be. I'm sorry somebody spent the price point they did on that. $60 on the Celtic Mystic. Looks like the Magician of Black Chaos, the Ultra. Get that fixed, please. These are coming in at $68. Yeah, it's about average, I feel like, for that. The Phantom Knights is 67. Your Farah extended arts, these are 50s. That does not look anywhere near as good as I kind of expected it to, but yeah, these are pushing about 53. Yeah, you've had a decent amount of sales on these too. Interesting. I wonder if those will tank down though. Kowloons are $40. Boxes are down to 75 and kind of holding. I guess it's to be expected. Looks like Invoked Ion is 46. Your Uriah, I mean, he's a one-of. He's like $40. He's not Haman in the other one. Pot of Sloth is holding at 60 right now. Really? I wonder what the fate of this card's going to be. Because realistically, this card can go one of 2 ways. We can watch this card explode up to the $100 range, or we can watch it tank into oblivion. And it looks like we're pretty much holding here. I wonder. I do. The Zena Twins are 56. These is probably going to be something long-term to watch, too. I really would not be surprised about that. Black Chaos Seeker. God, these are 150 for a playset. That's crazy. If this is really going to be that expensive, God, the Yugi deck... I guess to be fair, this is the value in the Yugi deck, you know? Like, if you're looking to play the deck, like, you kind of have to branch into this. That's crazy. Haman's coming in at 33. The Chaotic Phantasmal Sacred Beast is a $25 Ultra. Well, if these are 25, then, you know, where's Witness of the Ancients at? Oh, found Witness. Witness is a $20 TCG exclusive. You know, I guess. I don't really hate this. 25 bucks? I mean, okay. Meanwhile, Secret Faras. Is it wrong? I like this more than the full art. Yeah, these are 18 bucks. It's actually not bad if you're looking to pick those up. Surges are $14, and opening D4s is still holding at $13. That's actually kind of impressive. Hello, Secret Rare. So your Secret Rare Black Chaos is 12 bucks. Crackle is 10. Alistair's 9. Bloodluster Soldier's 8 bucks. Griffos are 8s. Aeons are 4 bucks. Chaotic Phantasmals are 2 to 3. Witness of the Ancients are 2s for regular arts. I mean, it just goes downhill from here, I guess. Xena Twins are $1. Your Ragged Records are $1.50s. It's interesting. June Prides are dollars. Okay. Mortiflux, the Ultra is also still up there. Interesting. Okay. And the Summon School's like 40 cents. Okay, so let's jump back here. What's not got sales yet? Crackle has no sales. The tokens are populating now. Okay. Azamina or Astralami Uranias are $20 Starlight. The Faras are up at 400, but no sales yet. Now, you see, this looks better. The foiling from the Secret Rare and the Starlight Rare brings this together in a little bit more of a shimmer. Surge is 80. That's a pretty big discrepancy, man. 100 and 140. I see the Ghost Gal and the Ultrageist Prime Banshee tokens up for 10 bucks. That's interesting. But in terms of things not having sales, there's your Witness of the Ancient at 240. The Pot of Sloth is at 210 right now with no further sales. And then you've got a couple of tokens kind of floating in the void here, kind of just doing its thing. My thoughts on this set, I mean, having looked at the ratio data yesterday, at least on, you know, how the extended arts are being pulled, this is going to be an interesting test to see how the sets are going to float in the future here. Actually being able to get some knowledge and actually go, all right, well, you know, if this is, you know, how new ratios work, if this is how, you know, we're going to be dealing things with from now on, you know, it's just going to be, you know, a long-term thing. I mean, both of these started off at $1,000 a piece on pre-sales, and you've already witnessed these pushing down to, you know, 500, 600 a piece. And obviously the fact that, you know, these are borderline, and you pull one of these, you're basically able to like pay for close to a case back is not bad. But the problem is, though, this is only early morning. We might be watching both of these rush down to the bottom in like an absolute crash later this afternoon. You know, realistically, I mean, I don't want to say like 300 is unreasonable, but I would not be surprised to see these crash down to like 300 a piece. Also, I think Black Chaos is going to go pretty strong, considering the fact, you know, I don't think this card's going to fall under 100 in the next couple of weeks. I do think you'll see a little bit of a crash, but most of these Starlight Rares maintaining these, you know, $30 to $50 range for the worst ones is not necessarily a bad thing. Obviously, you know, like a lot of the one-ofs are a little bit more to be expected, but there's that. And I'm also wondering, you know, how are these extended arts going to feel? Because these are more available than the other extended arts in other sets because there's less of them, so more of them will go out. Does that make sense? The pool is smaller, so more of them can be pooled. So I think that's an interesting topic, you know, for the future, just to kind of play out with that. But that being said, welcome to Chaos Origins. I hope you guys have fun shopping around this set. I hope you guys, you know, give this set some fun, and you guys have a good rest of your day and stay safe out there. All right, peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.